Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome YouTube. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. We're gonna go live on Facebook.
Hello everyone.
Hi everybody. Welcome to Live from Lockdown. I'm Champian.fulton. Stephen Fulton here, and we're live. It's hot. It's summer. It's July, and I got my fan, and I got you guys. So if you're on there, please say hi. Let me know you're watching. And we're talking about the great Lou Donaldson today. Hi, Avi. Hi, my mom. Hi, John. Nice to see you guys. If you're on YouTube and you want to comment, you can. I can still see comments on YouTube. So this has been a really fun week because preparing for this show, I have thought a lot about a lot of really great memories and great fun I've had here in New York and great music I've seen, which is kind of what inspired me to write the blog that I published this morning. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dawn. And the blog I published this morning has some recommended listening in it, even if you are familiar already with Lou Donaldson's music. There's some cool videos in there. Hi, Adam and Chris on YouTube. I saw Jen and Brian Sheridan, Pete Garla. Hey, good morning. Andy Mansfield in Wisconsin. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you. Paul, good to see you too. Mary in Ames, Iowa. Oh, Heather's on there. And Magda is in Barcelona. I miss Barcelona. Tim is in South Texas, 106 degrees.
Whoa.
Zolly in LA. Hi, my Uncle James in Spring, Texas. Nice to see you guys. Thank you. Hi, Gloria. And Lenice in Highland Park. Oh, I really miss all my friends in Highland Park, New Jersey.
Oh, Lenice.
And Rodney is in Alabama. Hi, Greg in Georgia. Hi, Dave. Dave says hello to you because you're quiet. He says you're being quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of the way. That's the thing.
Hi, Joyce. Oh, hi, Bill and Marion. Good to see you guys. Oh, Janie and Mike in Nashville. Excellent. Oh, hi, Max. Max is our friend down. I don't think he lives in Red Bank, but we always see him in Red Bank, New Jersey. And Dave's in Connecticut. Good to see you guys. We totally love to come to Alabama.
I love it down here.
Remur is in France. I really miss...
Isn't that where we were in Opelika?
We've been in Opelika.
Yeah.
Michael's in Dublin. And this week, I have been really missing traveling because I was reflecting that every summer since 2012, I've gone to Europe. Every summer I've visited Paris. Mm-hmm. Every summer I've visited Barcelona. And I really miss that. Oh, my Aunt Angela is on there. Nice to see you. Oh. And Chris in the UK. This is awesome. As you guys tune in, please say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Don Ola is in Sweden. I'm still hoping to come to Scandinavia this year. Fingers crossed. Craig is in Hamburg, Germany, and he says, summer left 2 weeks ago. It's spring and autumn again. Wow. Lucky you. It's hot here. It's very humid and sticky.
Feels very hot in here today.
And we have to turn the air conditioner off for the show. So it's
because of the hum.
Because it's loud, yeah. So it's hot in here already. Hi, Malcolm and Lindy. Leslie's in Wilmington. Rodney says Roll Tide. I can't say Roll Tide since I'm from Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, I have to stick to Boomer Sooner. Oh, nice to see you guys in Rhode Island. And Joel is in Winchester, United Kingdom. Oh, yeah, Brian, you're in Pennsylvania. And Laszlo in Paramus. Hi, Terry in Chicago. Oh, Heather. I think Heather wins with the weather. It is 116 in Phoenix.
Whoa. That's too hot.
Oh, Avi says he sent me a missing traveling meme. I'll have to look. Oh, we met in Pensacola. That was a really fun jazz festival. I think... When did I play Pensacola? Do you think 2012?
Well, you played in a competition there one time.
Oh, that's true.
And then you went back and played a jazz festival there a couple of years later.
Hi, Gilead.
It's been a few years ago.
So the competition was in 2006. Then the festival was got to be like
2008 or
2010 maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I went back and I played at the club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pensacola is beautiful. On the water, it's really nice down there. So, oh, Lindy was the chef. Oh, yes, nice to see you. I remember. I've missed traveling and I miss seeing everybody. Oh, Milad is in Iran. That is so cool. I love seeing all the different countries. Andre is in Rio de Janeiro.
Wait, is that our first Iran
Yeah, I think maybe so.
Viewer.
A live stream. Hi, Pierre. Nice to see you in France.
All right.
So it's so good to see you guys. And today we are talking about my friend, jazz legend, Lou Donaldson. I posted a blog this morning. If you want to see some pictures and see some really awesome videos on YouTube, I posted those. And we're going to play some music. I have some photos to show you from my books here on top of the piano. We have a photo of me and Lou over here. We have a lot to talk about. So let's get started.
All right.
Stephen, what do you want to play first?
Let's play that tune about his bass player.
Oh, hi, Bill. Yes.
Peck Time.
This is a tune that Lou wrote.
Yes, it's a blues called Peck Time for Peck Morrison, his friend, bass player. Yeah.
Also, just to let you guys know, because I don't want there to be any confusion, Lou is alive and well. He's in Florida right now during these lockdowns. And I did call him today to try to tell him about the live stream, but I didn't reach him, so I left him a voicemail. But I just want everybody to know that, because a lot of the people we tribute and celebrate here are not with us. Lou is with us. Don't get the wrong idea.
But you talked to him a few days ago.
Yeah, I talked to him a few days ago, but I literally left him a message trying to explain on the voicemail what a Facebook Live show is, and it's very difficult.
He doesn't watch Facebook.
Sometimes he does, but I was trying to explain, like, oh, I go live, like it's like live TV, but it's on my Facebook page, and I'm in my house. And anyway, Peck Time, here we go. You got it.
Oh.
My piano is recently tuned. Thank you, Omar. Nice to see you guys. Oh, Leslie's sitting outside. That's super nice. Thank you, Lance. We have a lot of new people on here. The number just exploded up. If you're just tuning in, I'm Champion.fulton, and this is Stephen.fulton, and we're doing our show every Sunday live from lockdown here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Is this 15 shows?
I believe this is week 16.
16.
That's a long time.
We're old.
We've been doing the show Sundays, but we also have done lots of other shows, special shows on Fridays, lots of other things. But this 16 episodes of Live from Lockdown. So tell me where you're watching from, and we're celebrating Lou Donaldson today. That was his tune, Peck Time. We're going to give a little bit of biographical information, just a little bit about Lou, and I'm going to show you guys some photos. This is a great book. This is the jazz photography of Francis Wolff, who photographed many of the Blue Note sessions, many of Blue Note record covers, a lot of famous photos in this book. One of my favorites. I've had this since high school. Mm-hmm. It's your book.
Yes, it is.
It's Steven's book. It's not my book. This is a great photo. So let me just tell you real quick. Lou was born 1926, November 1st, in North Carolina. I think you say it's Baden.
Baden, yeah.
It's not Baden.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's Baden, North Carolina. Lou, I'm sorry, I don't know how you say it. And he moved to New York City, and he made lots of super famous records like this one. That's Lou and Clifford Brown in that photo, if you can see it, 1954 at Birdland.
Famous recording.
Famous recording from Art Blakey's A Night at Birdland. Super famous. I'm going to show you this other one. This is actually a photo of Lou later, 1968, from his album session, Mr. Shingling, if you guys know that record. It's a great album cover. It's Blue Mitchell next to him, who's also on the record. And Lou plays, on that record, he plays, I think, the only jazz version of Ode to Billy Joe.
Ode to Billy Joe.
There's not another jazz version of
Bobby
that.
Gentry, famous.
Yeah, you know. And Billy Joe jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. How do you say it?
Billy Joe McAllister.
Billy Joe McAllister.
Jumped off the bridge. It's a very controversial song back in those days. Also super popular. It was on the radio every day.
This is such a great book.
We'll show some pictures.
Now I'm just looking at it. Well, there's not, those are the ones of Lou I was going to show you, but.
All right, well.
There's lots of other great things in here. Now I just want to look at it. It's a great one of Horace Silver. So we're going to continue with some tunes. One of Lou's most famous records is Blues Walk. And on that recording, he plays this song, The Masquerade Is Over, which you know, Nancy Wilson's famous version. And often it's recorded as a ballad. Lou does it more in a medium tempo, and that's how we're going to do it today because we are honoring him. This is The Masquerade Is Over, and for everyone at home who wants to play along, we're in 4 flats. A flat.
Duke Ellington's key.
Duke Ellington's key. Not for this song, but like for life.
Right.
Like they used to shine, and the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. Your words don't mean what they used to mean. Once inspired, now they're just routine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. I guess I'll have to play pagliacci and get myself a clown's disguise, and then I'll learn to laugh like Pagliacci with tears in my eyes. You look the same, you're a lot the same, but my heart says no, no you're not the same. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. A clown's disguise, and then I'll learn to love like Pagliacci with tears in my eyes. You look the same, you're a lot the same, but my heart says no, no, you're not the same. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. So is love. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. Thank you very much. You know, on Lou's version, I hear it in my mind, but it's a little brighter than that, and they have the conga beat going on the drums. You guys should totally check that out. It's, like I said, it's on his record, Blues Walk, super famous record. And I'm going to sing a ballad for you guys now. Oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you, guys. So many new people on here. It's really nice to see you. Tell me where you're watching from and comment. I'm reading the comments as they go by in real time, which is sometimes a little distracting when I'm trying to read. Try to read the comments and trying to remember the lyrics, but that's okay. So I met Lou on a jazz cruise in 2002, which was 18 years ago or so. I was 16. He was 75. And I met Lou, and I would see him often then after I moved here to New York. I'm going to show you a photo of us. This is 2007. Oh, I should have taken it out of the frame.
No, it's fine.
2007. This was at his Carnegie Hall show here in New York.
Hold up to YouTube.
Let me get it up there for you guys to see. And it was very exciting because he played in the main, in Carnegie Hall, the giant room. And it was just really fun. All of his family came, or maybe not all, a lot of his family came, and we had a great time. I remember the sound check was super fun, and then I had great seats. He got me seats. I must have been in like the second or third row, right in the front. And it was just really exciting and fun. And this is a great memory. 2007 at Carnegie Hall. If you guys have seen Lou, please tell me where. Or when. I know he's played all over the world many times. Oh, hi, yes. Thank you to everyone from the Idlewild Jazz Festival that's tuning in. It's great to see you guys.
Oh, yeah. They're back with us.
Yeah. Carnegie Hall was really great. I love to see Lou in like kind of more intimate, smaller spaces like the Vanguard or Birdland, because then you could get really close to the band. And, you know, at Carnegie Hall, they were sort of far away.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Felt very formal, but it was great.
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
In those years, you and Lou were becoming really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And did he ask you to sit in at the Carnegie Hall gig?
No.
Oh, but he was having...
So it was organ at the Carnegie Hall. That was a Kiko.
Oh, no, I mean singing.
Oh, no. Not at Carnegie Hall.
But he would ask you to sit in a lot.
Yeah, starting in 2007, 2008, the first time I sat in, I guess the very first time I sat in with Lou would have been at the Village Vanguard. And I would go, so back then, this is an aside, but those years and those summers make me think of this summer because I had no gigs. And I didn't have very much money. So, not that I don't have money now, but, you know, I wasn't making very much money. But I could go to every Lou Donaldson gig. I would be at every set. So if they played 6 nights at the Village Vanguard, I'd be there every night, both sets, 12 sets of music. And they got really used to me being around. And Lou would ask me to sit in, and I would sing. And then I also sang with him at Birdland. That's that photo that's back there.
You want to see the photo?
Yeah. Hand it to me. Can you reach it?
Mm-hmm.
So these are things that are on my wall. I had to take them off my wall, and that's why it's in glass. That's us on stage.
Birdland.
At Birdland. I think it's got to be 07 or 08. And I would always sing like something like a ballad. Last time I sat in with Lou was at his birthday party. He was playing the song You've Changed. Let's do that. And he pointed at me in the audience, and he was like, come here. And I was like, okay. You know, and I went up to the stage, and he handed me the microphone, and he was like, here, sing the song. And I said, oh, I don't really remember the words, you know, to You've Changed. And he was like, I don't, you know, he has a high-pitched voice, and he was like, I don't care. And I said, okay. So I took the mic, and then I said, well, tell me the words. He looked at me, and he said, I don't know the words. So I sang a whole chorus. It was really funny. Yeah, Julia, so you must have seen him a ton. I loved the band with Lonnie Smith on organ. You know, Lonnie's birthday was recently. He turned 78. So let's do You've Changed.
He's in Florida, too.
Yeah. You've changed. That sparkle in your eyes is gone. Your smile is just a careless yawn. You're breaking my heart. You've changed. You've changed. Your kisses are now so you're bored with me in every I can't understand. You've changed. You've forgotten the words. I love you. Each all over now. You've changed. Forgotten the words I love you. Each memory that we've shared, you ignore every star above you. I can't realize you ever can. You've changed. You're not the angel I once knew. No need to tell me that we're through. It's all over now. You've changed. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, Dina. Hi, Dina. Nice to see you.
I love that song.
Hi, Grange. Nice to see you guys. Thank you. Patrick, Leslie. Yeah, I love that song too. I wish I could do on Lou's famous recording where he does
the scoop.
I don't know if you ever saw him in person. He liked to bend notes a lot, and he's so. Dave, your comment's funny. I'm not going to read it.
Very dramatic.
Yeah, it's very dramatic, and I think a super melodic player, and just like super rhythmic player, and I would say in the best way, a very simple player. He only plays things that are perfect and they fit great. Whereas I think a lot of musicians like myself feel like we play too much.
Too many notes.
Too many notes, too many things. So it's been great listening to Lou this week and kind of, being able to remember and remind myself of the simplicity of so many things. Maybe we should talk about the simplicity of some blues. What do you think?
You remind me and make me think that we all must remember that one of the reasons Lou was so popular was because he was such a great musician. But at the time, for instance, when the records like Night at Birdland and all those were made, Lou was very, very much a protege of Charlie Parker.
Yes.
Many jazz historians believe Lou was the first really serious protege of Bird. There were hundreds and hundreds of them, but Lou was particular in that sense. His sound and his approach to melodicism, and he was obsessed with Bird.
His sound, I think, especially.
Yeah, and to this day, you get in his car with him. He's playing Charlie Parker on the radio.
Yes, listens to a lot of Bird. Listens to his own records too. She's clapping. I don't know what she's clapping for. Our producer's clapping. But he also loves to play the blues like Charlie Parker and sing the blues. And that's one thing I really loved when I would see Lou, is that you'd get to hear some blues songs that you don't really get to hear anymore. This one is one, evidently, I didn't know this, but that's his blues.
Oh yeah, Whiskey Drinking
Woman, which I'm going to do. I'm going to sing it for y'all right now, even though it's definitely a man's blues, but I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? It's fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And Whiskey Drinking Woman. Mike and Janie, you guys wanted to hear this one, I know, so I hope you enjoy it.
All right.
That's you. He's going to play the intro like Lou. She's a whiskey drinking woman. She drinks whiskey all the time. She's a whiskey drinking woman. She drinks whiskey all the time. Yes, but I love that woman, because she's mine, oh mine, oh mine. She drinks whiskey every morning. She drinks whiskey every night. She drinks whiskey when we're loving. She drinks whiskey when we fight. She's a whiskey drinking woman. She drinks whiskey all the time. Yes, but I love that woman, because she's mine, oh mine, oh mine. And then he'd say, the day that we got married, she was all dressed in white. I told her when the preacher comes, keep that bottle out of sight. She's a whiskey drinking woman. She drinks whiskey all the time. But I love that woman, because she's mine, all mine, all mine. Not like this. Oh, yeah, you got it. Whiskey in her cornflakes. She puts whiskey in her beer. She can't stand strong perfume, so she puts a little behind her ear. She's a whiskey drinking whiskey all the time. Well, but I love that woman because she's mine, oh mine, oh mine. She puts whiskey in her coffee. She puts whiskey in her tea. She puts whiskey in her whiskey. And she puts the rest of it into me. She's a whiskey drinking woman. She drinks whiskey all the time. Yeah. But I love that woman because she's mine, all mine, all mine.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Lou.
Thank you guys. Everybody's drinking old fashions. I don't have a drink.
All right.
What have I got?
I got mine here.
I got water.
Here's my old fashioned, my OU cup.
He's drinking coffee? You drinking coffee? Oh. Thank you guys so much. If you saw Lou, probably heard him sing that song. I saw it a million times. I loved it. And I saw a lot of you guys wanted to hear it, so I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely a song for, I don't know, it's from a man's point of view, but why can't a woman sing it? Why not? Thank you guys. I know I saw Susan and Avi both reminding you that these shows exist because of you guys. You are the reason we're doing them. We love spending Sundays with you, and we so appreciate all of your donations and your sponsorship. If you would like to tip or donate, you can do so via PayPal or Venmo or Zelle. And all of those links are actually in the text box somewhere on both platforms, and I really appreciate that. I know a lot of you have been so wonderful to me for now, well, for a very long time, but 16 weeks?
16 weeks, you said.
16 weeks?
16 Sundays.
So thank you very much. And that was Whiskey Drinking Woman. There's a lot of ballads in this show, so maybe we should play something fast. Lou loved to play fast, and I always think of him playing fast tunes. I'm going to let you pick what we want to play, Stephen.
Let's play Cherokee.
Cherokee was a great one they would do together with the band. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw it. So his band was, same drummer as me, Fukushi Tainaka, Randy Johnston on guitar most of the time. And when I moved to New York, it was almost always Dr. Lonnie on organ, who I hear right now in my head. I wish I played organ. But also Akiko many times. Pat Bianchi played with Lou, Mike Ladon on organ, Kyle Kohler. But I really loved that band with Lonnie, and of course Lonnie's on many of Lou's records as well. But they would play Cherokee. I'm talking a lot with my hands today. And we're going to play it too. Right on that? Mm-hmm. 1, 2.
Fast, yes.
So the thing is, like, I think it doesn't feel fast at the beginning.
Because the melody is slow.
You're like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hear in my mind,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
and then
4.
Fuku would play the break and burning.
Yeah.
You guys always say that when we play fast tunes, it's a battle.
And it is.
Did I win? I didn't.
No.
Win. I didn't win.
I don't know. You did pretty good.
I will say it was a good effort.
I'll say there's nothing too fast for Fuku when we play with the band.
Oh yeah, man. Forget
Fuku
it.
loves those fast tunes, and he can kill everybody in those fast.
It's funny because we have our new record coming out in August, and Birdsong. The fastest tune on it is that trio cut we do. We do All God's Chillin' Got Rhythm, and I feel like in the studio he was so excited.
Yeah.
I don't know, Fuku, if you're watching, you can tell us if it's true, but like we had been playing it fast, but it is like twice as fast.
He kills it.
On the record, so it's fun. We like to play fast, and that's an important part of the jazz tradition and jazz history. So we've covered a lot.
The
We've covered
bebop tradition.
ballads
The
and blues.
beboppers. Yeah.
Right, the beboppers, which is Lou.
Right.
Did I show this book?
Some of it.
No, I didn't show this one.
Okay, show 'em.
This is another great book. Of course, a lot of these records that we're talking about are on Blue Note Records. Lou and Horace Silver, that did the foreword for this book, really were some of the people who helped like build that label into what it is. And this is a great book with lots of album covers in it. Some of them. I'm going to show you the big ones.
Yeah.
This is Lou's record.
I love this
Sunny
record.
Side Up. It's very, the book is kind of old. It's a graphic cover. This was a really big stylistic thing that was happening at Blue Note with these, as opposed to photos, but into more of like a graphic style. This is a Johnny Griffin record, but you can see sort of the illustrations and the artwork. And then of course there's a lot of great album covers that are photos, but they do like a color wash on them, which I really love. And this is his record, The Natural Soul. As you can see, it's a woman.
Now,
But it's all blue, which I really think is cool.
on our new record, we did a color wash as well.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I wish I was on, I don't wish I was on Blue Note, but actually, I'll show you the inspiration. But this is Lou's most, I don't want to say most famous, but one of his most famous records.
One of his most famous.
Alligator Boogaloo.
Blue Note Records.
And I actually thought about doing my eye makeup like this woman today, but I didn't do it. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
In this book, this is the inspiration. This Bobby Hutcherson record here, that was the inspiration for our album cover for our new record, Birdsong.
Color wash.
Because I love that. I really love that purple pink color. But those are some records. A lot of Lou's records, most of his records are available on all the digital sites, and you can stream them and you can buy them. And if Lou was here, he'd say, please buy them because he needs the money, or I need the money. We all need the money. That's what he would say.
That's what he would say.
He'd say, oh, I need the money. But one of my favorite records of his actually isn't available, or I can't find it. It's called Sweet Papa Lou, and he plays this ballad, which I think is really beautiful, called You'll Never Know, and I'm going to sing it for you now.
Do we know if it's on Muse?
The label?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I don't know either.
He made so many records, and like I said, a lot of them are available, and just a few of them are not. But when we were picking tunes for this tribute, he recorded like everything. He knows every song, and he recorded most of them. But I really like this one, and this is You'll Never Know. There's also a really beautiful Harry James version. You'll never know just how much I love you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so 1,000,000 times or more, dear? You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there's some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't know now. reminded of how Lou would end those ballads sometimes. You know where he'd go, bleed up, bleed not, bleed.
Yeah.
It was always very dramatic. I would say Lou's, you know, and we're talking about music that's mostly, I mean, there's a lot of records with Herman Foster on piano, but most of Lou's famous records are with organ. Lonnie Smith plays organ. But I think it's interesting because Herman and
Herman Foster.
I never met Herman Foster, but we share a love of block chords. And Herman doesn't get, I think, a lot of recognition in jazz history for his block chord style and his contribution to the sort of romantic piano playing. But you should check him out. He's on Blues Walk.
He's on a lot of the old Blue
the
Note
famous
records,
records.
Herman Foster.
Yeah. And he played with Lou into the 80s, into the 90s.
Great.
I just never saw him. So let's play another tune by Lou. There's a lot of songs. He wrote a lot of songs with food in the title. There's Hot Dog and Good Gravy. Woo, what about that one? We're not going to play it. Yeah, he's scared now. But I was going to say Fried Buzzard.
Fried Buzzard.
Fried Buzzard from the record Fried Buzzard. It's a live record.
It's a live record. The one I like is a live record with Bill Hardman.
Bill Hardman.
On trumpet. Yeah.
And this is Fried Buzzard.
Well, the interesting thing about this record, it was always a favorite of mine way back, probably even before Champion was born.
Not that was long ago.
Not that was long ago. But anyway, and then some years before she was born, I was on the road, and Woody Herman called me to come out and play with him. I played about 6 months, I guess. And every night we played this song. It was in the Woody Herman band book. Woody liked it, and we played Fried Buzzard.
That's odd.
Almost every night, yeah. And it was one of my favorite songs.
It's a great song.
Now changes her to something else.
Well, yeah.
Is it da 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 da?
Yeah, it's exactly like you.
Is it exactly like you? Yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying our theme shows. Me too. Me too.
Okay, so.
Your tempo.
Speed up, ba do bap. 1, 2.
saw a lot of comments go by while we were playing that. I really like that song, and I really can hear the band in my head. Steven, can you hear the band?
Oh yes, I'm hearing the
In
band.
Do I sound like Lonnie Smith? Don't answer. So thank you so much for being here with us this week, celebrating Lou Donaldson on Live from Lockdown. There's a blog if you would like to read a little bit more about him. Also, he has a fantastic website of his own. It's really great. Discography, everything's on there. Talks about his NEA, National Endowment of the Arts Jazz Master Award. And if you're in North Carolina, you can drive on Lou Donaldson Highway. That's just happened last year, I think, outside of Baden. I would like to see that.
Oh, you didn't drive on it?
Well, we've been in North Carolina many times, but we never go that far east.
Yeah.
We're always in the other part of the state. So thank you so much. Go check out his music, watch some videos, and I hope this reminded you, if you saw him, I hope this kind of reminded you of those good times. He would always tell great jokes. I'm not going to do that.
You know, he had 1 million fans. And
he has 1 million fans.
Yeah, and I think he was also quite well known or infamous for being so outspoken.
Steven wants to talk about it.
And Lou would say whatever he felt at the time around other musicians and so forth. And you have a great story that you don't want to mention dates or names, but you should tell it. It was at a Lou Donaldson birthday.
Well, like I said, I went to a lot of gigs, and I saw Lou so much, like, you know, that if I didn't show up to a gig, someone from the band would call me and be like, "Are you okay? Why aren't you here?" But I saw him a few years ago, and he was playing with a different organ player because his regular organ player could not make it. And I was a little bit late arriving because I was coming from a gig myself. And I got there, and I thought the band should still be playing. But when I walked in, the band was not playing. They were on break, and there was a weird vibe in the room. And Lou was sitting at a chair at a table with some other people. And I went over, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? How's it going?" And he was like, are you really going to make me say it?
Yeah,
Can
say
I say it?
Tell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is not safe for word, but it's Sunday. And he said, the organ player sounds like shit. And I said, oh, like, that sucks, And I was like, who is it? And there was a gentleman sitting next to him, and he goes, this guy. And it was the guy sitting right next to him. And I was like, oh. And the organ player just looked up at me, and he said, hi, nice to meet you, And I was like, oh, okay. But he was very outspoken. There's many downbeat blindfold tests and many interviews online where you can read very strong thoughts about the music that I share mostly.
By the time he told you that when you were at that thing, that organ player had already been fired.
He had already been fired, but he couldn't leave.
He told him he wasn't.
He had to stay, and then they called another. Well, actually, Lou said to me, "You play the organ. You play the rest of the gig." And it wasn't even an organ. It was like a little bitty keyboard and like a computer. And I was like, I can't make sense of this. I don't know how to do it. And so then we had to all sort of like try to find an organ player to come finish the gig, and the other organ player had to stay there. And it was a very fun evening.
It was funny because at the end he paid that guy that he fired.
Yeah.
And he told him, now you give your money to this person that just finished the gig.
Yeah, he's a very strong band leader and a very
that guy had to give his
leader.
money over.
Yeah.
Great story.
But my favorite is when he would hear someone he didn't like if we were out and he didn't like the band, he would say, why charge him? Why charge the people to get in? Lock the door and charge them to get out.
Oh boy.
It's really funny. Ooh, it's warm and it's funny and it's fun for me to think about all these things. We should show one more photo. I wish I had some more pictures up here.
Play something else.
I'm going to show you guys Lou one more time because I showed this at the beginning. This is Lou from his recording session on Blue Note, Mr. Shingling. I think it's 1967. No, 68. 1968. Great Francis Wolff photo. Great photo book of Francis Wolff stuff on
Oh,
Blue
to
Note.
Billy Joe.
Yes, he plays Ode to Billy Joe on that record, Mr. Shingaling. So thank you guys so much for being here. Why don't we play a little, we'll play a very quick, short, quick, fast version of The Best Things in Life Are Free.
Yeah, that's what Lou would always do.
And this is, as he would say, no, what would he say? No fusion, no confusion, no Naji, no Kenny G.
All right.
And then he'd play this. You got it. Remember somewhere the sun is shining. So the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. Thank you guys so much for being here with us today, celebrating Lou Donaldson. I saw a lot of people commenting there. Gail and everybody, thank you guys. My friends, the Atkinsons in Brevard. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend, a good summer. Please continue to stay healthy and wash your hands, and join us here every Sunday for some fun and some jazz. If you want to help support the shows, feel free to contribute or donate via PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. We really appreciate it, but it is not expected. We're not going to be putting these behind a paywall or anything like that. So thank you so much for being here with us, for all your nice messages. So glad that we can still have this online community and share our love of live jazz, even while we can't all be together in the same room. So I will see you guys next week. Look for the silver lining whenever clouds So the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful week. We love you. We will see you again really soon. Bye.
See you next week.
Oh, there's a mute under the piano. Bye.